everybody, it's a brand new year. That's right, it's 2010. And I got to think, from the creative mind of the hot mess, it's time for a whole new web show. And not just a web show, but the web show. And I wanted to bring you news and entertainment information in a whole new way and provide it on a whole new show right here on Unplugged TV. And I got to think, news and entertainment information can sometimes be interconnected. Like a web. I know it's silly, it's corny, but hey, it's me, get over it. What do I mean by it? Well, look at it this way. The oldest Jonas brother recently got married. He used to be connected to Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus is normally connected to some other kind of news that's going on. Something along those lines. So what's going on right now? Well, Marvel shareholders have voted. They have accepted it. The buyout of Walt Disney of Marvel is complete. Walt Disney now officially owns Marvel. Now, they're saying they're not going to interfere with any Marvel comic projects or any upcoming Marvel films, which is good because the first Avenger, Captain America, is starting filming this coming June. Apparently, it's entirely set during World War II, but will have in some interplay with an upcoming Marvel release of The Avengers, which will span a whole bunch of their movie franchises. But speaking of Marvel movie franchises, let's look at Spider-Man 4. Apparently, from a Sony insider, so anonymous of course, Sam Raimi has rejected the script of Spider-Man 4 and has sent it back to the writers, which might cause a delay in the release date in 2011. But in other Spider-Man news, Marvel is saying this is the year of the Spider. This is the year all of your questions are going to be answered about Spider-Man and our retcon that we did 2 years ago that nobody really liked, but we really weren't sure what to do because we told the whole world that everybody knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man and we just blew our load. Well, apparently they're going to answer our questions about what are all these Spider-Men doing, even though they haven't shown all these Spider-Men really together, except in the future when Aranya was after them. There's the question of Spider-Girl, and there's the question of what will happen in the relationship between Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. Oh, Lordy, will their marriage be retconned back as well to have ever happened? If you recall 2 years ago, they kind of retconned the universe. Peter Parker made a deal with the devil known as Mephisto to save Aunt May, destroyed his life, to get rid of Mary Jane. Well, not to get rid of Mary Jane, but he got rid of Mary Jane from his life. They kind of retconned it so that way he was after lost loves and all sorts of stuff. Well, apparently, in the year 2010, they might bring it back. But in other relationship news, that was so bad. In other relationship news, The Bachelor, that's right, The Bachelor just started their brand new season last night. Well, guess what? Host Chris Harrington said on the radio, we had a little bit of a scandal on our show. Apparently one of the young lady contestants was actually in a relationship with one of the producers on the show. It was found out, and at some point during the season, it's going to be talked about, it's going to be announced, it's going to come out, and there's some kind of punishment that's going to be aired on the show. The show itself is aired on ABC, which is owned by Walt Disney. Look at that, a vicious little circle. Now, Disney also owns plenty of other networks, the Disney Channel and Disney XD, which is about to showcase a brand new show, K9. They had a sneak preview of their first episode back in Halloween around the world, except for the United States. It's a whole other thing, because apparently we wouldn't understand K9, because even though it's self-contained inside of its own universe, it is sort of a spin-off from Doctor Who, but really not, because there's a whole rights issue thing that's kind of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey that's going on, and they're afraid that people won't understand the concept of a robot dog fighting crime along with their teenage companions. Why did Scooby-Doo just come into my mind? But again, this is a spin-off of Doctor Who. Connected to Doctor Who, BBC recently released a press release saying, of course, they're fully supportive of their brand new cast of Doctor Who and their brand new showrunner, Stephen Moffat, and gave big thanks to Julie Gardner, the producer who's left, the former showrunner Russell T Davies, and of course, David Tennant himself, who just recently departed this past week from Doctor Who, from the End of Time Part 2, and he regenerated into Matt Smith. We're going to have to see how that goes. The decision is waiting to see how it goes. Don't everybody rush to a decision yet. We need to see Matt Smith be the Doctor before we kind of can rush to anything. But don't worry, fans. This is not the last you're going to see of David Tennant. There's been rumors about him being in The Hobbit. There's been rumors of him being the Riddler in Batman. Well, now he has officially filmed a pilot for NBC called Rex is Not Your Lawyer. Apparently it's about a lawyer who became agoraphobic, fear of everything, fear of going outside, gets over it, and then helps clients become their own lawyer. Apparently it's some kind of comedy, and we'll have to see if NBC is going to make the decision to pick it up or not. And I hope you pick this up. I hope you like it. I hope you like the web show. Let me know what you think. I really want some advice because, yeah, what can I say? I'm goofy and silly and I just like some feedback. So thank you very much. Hope you're all having a great night and I'll see you next time. And next time we'll be with a whole brand new hot mess.